There was a big billionaire in America, Rothschild. One day a beggar entered his house and started shouting loudly that he must get something. "I will not go without taking it." The more the gatekeepers tried to separate them, the more they created chaos. His voice was so loud that it reached Rathchild's room. He came out. He presented him $5 and said, "Listen, if you had not made a noise, I was going to give you $20. Do you know what that beggar said? He said, "Sir, keep your advice to yourself. You are a banker. I do not advise you to do banking. I am a born beggar. Please do not give me any advice regarding alms." Rothschild has written in his autobiography that day I saw for the first time that even a beggar has his own face. He says, "I am a born beggar. I am not some small ordinary beggar like this. I have just learned this. I am born. And you are a big banker. I do not advise you regarding banking. Please don't advise me about begging. I know my art very well." Rothschild has written in his autobiography that day I looked carefully at that beggar and I found that only emperors do not have faces. Beggars also have their own faces. But even a beggar does not walk with the same face. When he reaches his wife, his face changes. When he goes to his son, his face changes. When the money passes by the person, the face is different. When he passes by a poor person, his face is different. The person with whom one can meet has a different face. The one who cannot be met has another face. He also has a flexible personality, in which he keeps changing faces. We have to change these faces because we have no face of our own, no original face. Lord Krishna says, only such a person, who has united soul and a stable intellect, can know me. One cannot approach God with false faces. Yes, if someone wants, he can reach without a face, but cannot go with false faces. But only he who has a strong soul within can go without a face. But the interesting thing is that we all live with false faces. We know very well that we live life wearing false faces. And we have many faces, we don't have one personality, not one soul.